Welcome to Ask and Learn.
Here we're going to sketch the graph of the function cosine of t for the argument t in the interval from -3 by half, 3 by half, including both endpoints. And with that graph, we're going to find the absolute and local maximum and minimum values of the function. So we're going to use this system here, this coordinate system, and we're going to do more or less the graph of the cosine function. We know the cosine of 0 is 1, so we can have something like this. Okay. That's cosine. Here is a little bit better than that. And then we have this bar here and this bar here, more or less. And here we have the value is included because we have included both endpoints. The value at -3 by half and 3 by half is 0. Sorry, here, 0. And this value here is 1. And this value here, we know is -1. That is at this point, -1, which is the same as this point here. And as we can see, we have here all the elements we can have in terms of extrema. So we have the absolute maximum value of the function is 1, attained at 0. But it's also local because if we look any interval near 0 or containing 0 and look at the graph only there, again the value 1 is the highest value. So f has an absolute and local maximum and local maximum value 1 at x equals 0. So that's the first thing. Then we have that the minimum value of the function is -1, but it is attained at 2 points in this case. Let's see that these values here we have pi half, here we have negative pi half, and this number here is pi. And this number here where we have -1 is pi, it's negative pi. So this here is negative, that is plus 3 pi half. So no. And here is -3 pi half, which is the domain we are considering in this case. And so we attain the minimum value, -1 at 2 points, at pi and at negative pi. So f, and they are also local because if we take any interval containing these values, the value -1 is the smallest image possible. So f has an absolute minimum value, which is also local, -1 at the points or at the numbers x equal -pi and x equal pi. And in fact, if we consider the function at finite under real numbers, there will be infinitely many points or values where we attain the minimum value -1. There will also be infinitely many values or numbers where we attain the absolute maximum value 1. But in this case, we have constrained the function to this interval, and over there we have this situation. If f has an absolute and local maximum value 1 at 0 here, this point here, and f has an absolute and local or minimum value -1 at 2 points here and here. So that's the behavior of the cosine of t for t in the interval from -3 by half and 3 by half, including both endpoints.